Stop. They loose living, party and bullshitting. Podcast girls, they putting they 2 cents in. They loose living, party and bullshitting. Podcast girls, they putting they 2 cents in. Tea sipping, nothing's off limits at the tables they sitting. Zero filter, aka no chill. Grab your seat, there's some popcorn, it gets real. Hello, where you at? Debbie, where you at? Going live, log on. Podcast is the trap. Loose slipping, yeah. They loose slipping, hey. Loose slipping, hey. They loose slipping, hey.
Okay, so what we say this was, this is episode 39. So welcome everybody to Loose Lips Podcast. I'm your girl, Miss Fierce, with some new hair.
I'm your girl, Deb Cake, still bald-headed as ever.
And this is episode 39 of Loose Lips Podcast. So let me go ahead and give a disclaimer. First of all, Facebook, we own the rights to our music. It's our damn theme song. Secondly, Debbie is in Charlotte. I'm in Greenville, South Carolina. We are recording for our podcast. Normally when we record, we go live on Instagram, so all of our lovers and friends, that's what we call our listeners, can join in, watch, and interact with us. But we decided to switch it up tonight. We're on Facebook Live because I wanted to see how the interaction would be and if we should switch it up, Instagram one week, Facebook another week. Because some of y'all don't have Instagram, some of y'all don't have Facebook. So, to all of our Facebook lovers and friends, this is our first time going live, so we hope you enjoy the show. This is not a kid-friendly show.
It's not. So if you're under the age of 18?
Please do not have your children watching this show. And y'all try to contact us about what we spoke about, because I'm giving the disclaimer now. This is not kid-friendly. Right. It's a very explicit show. We are adults here. Just like our theme song say, nothing is off limits because we are loose lipping.
Right.
So since I gave that disclaimer.
Oh, so you got your horn back?
Got my horn. So it's time to go ahead and get into the show. Debbie, you see the comments rolling in.
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Tasha. Hey, boo. First of all, let me go ahead and shout out my TCM fam. Now I'm talking about TCM. It's a movement. We're doing big things. We're about to take over now. Coming through. Strong arm. You already know how I'm coming. Strong arm emoji. Going down. Shout out to Millie. Shout out to Dot. Now just watch my phone go off. Just watch. It's coming.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Now, we're going to say this one more time. This is for adults only. If your kids are with you,
give them some Z-Quil. Put them to bed. TCM, that's right, Tasha. Hey, Ann. Another boss babe. Hey, boo.
Because it can go real left, real fast.
Real left, real quick. And it goes left within like 3 seconds of the show starting. So.
3 seconds?
You know, we kind of got to break our Facebook lovers and friends in, Debbie. Because Instagram, they true to this. We've been doing Instagram almost a year. Facebook, this is the first time we bring y'all in on what we do. So we always start the show off with a petty positive. And a petty positive is basically a situation that you might have encountered or that you might have seen for yourself or that you might have read. And you pick out the positive and you pick out the petty in the situation. So I'm up to 4 petty positives now.
One and this shit right here that we just did.
Yeah, Facebook. So you go ahead and start with Facebook because Facebook like tore my nerves up.
I have one petty positive. So my petty positive is myself. Okay. So this weekend, I have a part-time job. Just know I work with kids, and the positive was I was doing my job. I broke up a myself, but I felt like stuff wasn't getting done, so I decided to insert myself to help break up the fight.
Debbie, I mean to interrupt you, but can you see me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, keep going.
You cute in your all black. Mm-hmm. You get off that Morticia vibe with your long black hair and that black dress.
Cause this get your mortgage paid.
Oh, you get your mortgage paid.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, so I broke up the fight. I decided to take one of the kids and I pulled him. Well, when I pulled him, we both fell. And I hit my head. It ended up with a concussion. So, the petty is, bitch, you walk around here with a goddamn concussion. The positive is, I did my job, and I broke up a fight.
You did your job.
Yeah. Strong arm emoji.
I already know how she was coming. Shoot. So I would just like to say that I will be representing Debbie in her court case for her concussion. Because not only does she have a concussion, she has a collapsed lung. She lost 3 teeth in a wig. But she's in a wig. She's downplaying it. But y'all will be getting served with papers for doing that to her.
I gotta tell you about a 3 a.m. call. Okay?
Oh, that's your other. Okay. So I have 4 petty positives. Let me start off with the most current one, Facebook. So this was our first time going live on Facebook. And okay, so it's my fault because I didn't give Facebook access, but I'm still gonna blame you, Facebook, for it taking us so long to go live. Like, you could have just been like, hey, bro, give us access to your camera and everything be straight.
Right.
But that was not the case. So that's my first petty positive. So my second one is old people with babies. So I was on Facebook earlier and I follow this couple. She's like kind of like a celebrity where she's at. She's in Florida. She's a news anchor woman. She's real sweet. Her family is very lovely. But she had kids. Well, she previously already had kids in another relationship. And then her and her current husband, they have 3 younger kids. Now, both her and her husband are old. Like, they're like in their 50s, early 60s. But she's had like a lot of cosmetic surgery done, so she looks young. But they have kids, 3 younger kids. The kids look old as hell. Like,
what you mean younger kids?
Like, they're like 7. They're triplets. So it's 2 boys and a girl. And the babies look old. Like, yeah, your parents got cosmetic surgery, so they don't look their real age, but the babies are coming out looking the age. So older people, like, I know y'all want to have kids. And I'm not against anyone having kids, but some of y'all kids are coming out looking the parents' age. Like, you're 55 pushing out a baby, and your baby is coming out looking 55, but it's 5 minutes old. So the positive is you're bringing new life into the world. The petty is your baby is 5 minutes old, and it looks 55. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And her face just says it all.
Mm-hmm. The second petty positive is my child. So earlier this week, okay, so shout out to my job. I work a corporate job, so we have all federal holidays off. And so I was off Monday, and because it was Veterans Day. And anytime the kids are out of school, they like to make fun. They're like, oh, mama, we out of school, but you got to go to work. So Sunday, I was like, ooh, I don't have to go to work, but y'all have to go to school. My daughter, who was sitting there on her laptop, was, typing, doing her work, and she nicely looks up real calm. She's like, yeah, but you got to go back on Tuesday, and went right back to her work. And so the positive is my daughter is just like me. The petty is, because she's my child, the petty is my daughter is just like me. Like, I don't think the world is ready for another me, but I see it. It's coming. Like, the shade, the petty is all there. It's coming.
I could expect that coming from Doobie, but I just can't see Carmen doing it.
Carmen has it in her. It's really in her. But she's real, like, secretive with it. But it's coming.
So it's kind of just like, I'm gonna see what she said. I'm gonna translate it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch, but your ass to be there on Tuesday.
Yep, that's exactly what she was thinking, but she knew not to really verbiage it that way, so she said it how she said it. So my third petty positive is dumb niggas. So I was on Snapchat yesterday, and there was a gentleman from my hometown on Snapchat. He was walking through his neighborhood. I'm not going to say what neighborhood, but it is a zone.
You don't have to say it.
I don't. So he's on Snapchat. First of all, it's raining. If you're right now, in the South, it's raining. It's been raining since Saturday or Sunday. So he's walking through the neighborhood, smoking whatever he's smoking, and he's like, you niggas can't do this. You niggas, I'm always in the hood. Look where I'm at. He flips the camera and shows looks like he's at a park. I see a little horsey, little merry-go-round. He's like, you niggas can't do this. You niggas can't walk through the hood like how I walk through the hood. I'm out here in the hood every day. I'm here every day. Don't nothing move unless I say it move over here. Where you niggas at? Y'all niggas ain't doing this. So, the positive is you love your community. That's what I took from it. Okay? Hi, TCM Millie. Boss man, head honcho. Welcome to the show, love. The petty I took from it is you are damn near 40, sir. Okay, first of all, let me just be all the way petty. Nothing moves in that hood. You see everything that moves in that hood because you're always there. You never leave.
Like security?
And when you're in the back room at your mother's house, it's not too much you can do. Most people are working to get out of the hood to make a better way for themselves. You're not working and you're staying in the hood. That's why when you flipped your camera, you couldn't see anyone because no one was there. You know why? Because they were working to get out of the hood. Everyone was at work but you, sir.
And everybody doesn't have to do a 9 to 5 to be working.
Yes. People could be doing a 9 to 5, could be working on entrepreneurship, whatever they do. I don't knock no one's hustle. But, sir, you were the only one in the hood because you are the only one not working. We have a question?
I have a question.
Oh, who?
Go ahead.
What's the question, ladies? Oh, TCM Millie. Go ahead and ask your question, TCM Millie. I'm so glad you saw that, David.
Yes.
So, why TCM...
You got the eyes on. You probably don't have your eyes on.
No, because I had to give y'all this. Listen, I've been wearing bangs. I have been wearing bangs for 2 months. No one has been able to see my eyebrows. You gonna get this work, okay? All right.
I got eyebrows on tonight too. I ain't had eyebrows in like 2 weeks.
Let me give you some.
Because I ain't like
hand claps. So while TC and Millie is typing his question, we're gonna go ahead and get into our news. All right. So you want to do sad stuff first? And then get into the happy stuff.
Let's do sad stuff first. Let's get this shit over with.
Okay, so first up, the creator of the Marvel Universe, Stan Lee, has passed away at the age of 95. Which broke my heart because my son loves Marvel. So I had to tell him, and he was heartbroken. But I had to remind my son, he lived a very long life, Mr. Stan Lee. And he leaves behind a very long legacy. So I think our question popped in. TC and Millie says, what's the difference between a preference and discrimination? Okay. That is a good question. Hey, Miller. Welcome to Loose Lips, baby.
What?
It
depends on really what you discriminate and referring to.
A preference and the discrimination could kind of be the same thing, though.
Preference is like, I prefer this, but if this is all you got, I'll take that. Discrimination is just like, hell no. No go.
Well, Okay, so I look at it like this. Okay, one, you know how we say we love dark-skinned men? We prefer dark-skinned men, but it could be looked as if we're discriminating against light-skinned men.
Okay.
Like how we had the topic last week or the week before when we were discussing how some people prefer light-skinned women over dark-skinned women. So a preference and a discrimination could possibly go hand in hand. You know, discrimination, like in the corporate world, is not hiring someone because of their skin color, because of their gender, because of, you know, or they could possibly be lesbian or gay. That's discriminatory. A preference could be, hey, I prefer longer weave to a shorter weave. That's just what I prefer. But in the same token, we could say we prefer dark-skinned men over light-skinned men, but someone might see that as being like we're discriminating, like when people say they prefer light-skinned women over dark-skinned women.
Right. Because I would never say I discriminated against light-skinned men.
I do.
I just preferred dark-skinned men. But hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with light brights these days.
Just keep me in the dark, honey. I love my men well done.
They gonna get all the chocolate. You
Damn
damn right.
right.
You got a whole lot of chocolate, okay?
So TC and Millie, I hope that answered your question. So jumping back into our news, you know, they got the fires going on in California right now. So our prayers are with them over there in California. And that's about all I got for sad people news. Anything else you got for sad people news, Debbie? Okay.
I don't want no sad stuff.
Yeah, I don't like to talk about sad stuff either, but the Stan Lee and the fires in California, we had to touch on that.
So let's see, we got, what is that you guys feel that black women are lacking? Oh, we got a question.
Wait, what is that?
What is it that you guys feel that black women lacking from in today's society, career-wise, relationships, family, friends, and so on?
And let me just give a disclaimer. Okay, so if y'all see my nails, bam. They're getting done Saturday. My nail tech decided she wanted to get married and then had the audacity to have a freaking birthday the following week. So her ass ain't been at work. So I apologize. But they getting done.
Did you say she had the audacity to have a birthday?
She had the audacity to have a birthday.
Maybe, I mean, I always have a birthday. She just had the audacity to celebrate.
She had the audacity to get married and go celebrate her birthday.
Well, you know what? Has the wedding happened yet?
Mm-hmm.
Did you go?
No, because I was fired from the wedding.
So you really didn't go to her wedding? Did you send her a gift, at least? You didn't send her a gift either?
No.
But you know why she fired you, right?
But she shouldn't have hired me then.
She thought maybe you was going to switch it up for the wedding.
No. Mm-mm. So what was our question? What is it that you guys feel? Okay, Debbie, you're in charge of questions, honey. I can't bend.
You can't do it.
I can't do it.
What is it that you guys feel that black women are lacking from in today's society? Career-wise, relationships, family, friends, and so on.
Ooh, that is a good question. So, what I feel some black women are lacking, not all, because all of us aren't guilty of the same thing. Some black women don't know how to uplift the next woman because she feels like if I uplift this one over here, then my star isn't going to shine as bright. So let me not compliment this girl over here. Let me not give her flowers because I don't want people. I want the recognition. I feel like that's the issue with some black women. When it comes to relationships, I feel like some black women have their guard up and it's not as open. I am one of those black women. I do have my guard up. I'm not going to put my guard down. I'm not a submissive woman in a relationship. I'm too headstrong. I'm too independent. Some might see it as a problem. I don't. That's just me.
That's just you.
That's me.
Finished?
Huh?
You was finished?
Oh, I mean, I can be finished. You had something to say?
No, because you had said that, so I didn't know. Because, sometimes you'll be like, so Debbie, do you have something to say?
Yeah, because sometimes you be asleep. But what do you think, Debbie?
I feel like in today's society, pretty much what you said, we don't uplift each other. But I feel like some people are not in touch with things that are outside of what they see on social media. I'm bad about it. I pick up my phone and scroll through Facebook, social media, versus picking up a book and reading about it. If it's something that interests me, then I'll go do my research on it. If it's not, I'll bypass it and be blind to what's really going on sometimes. So, I don't think that's just even in Black society. I think that's in general. As far as relationships, what are we lacking? Black women these days are just very independent. So, I feel like it's harder. You see a lot more Black single women.
I didn't mean it was a boob. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I don't think Black women are lacking anything. I think that Black women aren't open to a lot of change because we are so routine.
Okay, so Ann said, I don't think Black women are lacking anything. I think that Black women are open to a lot. It tells me to hit C more, but I got nails, so might mess up.
Open to a lot like change because we are so routine.
Okay, that is true.
Then, Tanisha, which is the lady that asked the question, being too strong and independent isn't a problem. I think it takes the right man to come along to fulfill that need in order to let your guard down. There's somebody for everybody.
That is true as well. And I just want to give another disclaimer because Facebook, you're new to this. Yeah, we are on Facebook Live and we're talking, but I'm actually recording our show if you see the mic because we are people listen to us worldwide. Not trying to toot our own horn, but I mean, so we are heard in over currently 30 countries right now, between 20 and 30 countries. So all of our listeners who tune into us weekly when they stream us, they're going to hear this show. They're going to hear the questions that y'all are typing in and we're reading and the answers that we're all giving. So I just, y'all are new to this, but we're breaking y'all in. So let's get back to...
just so you know, Facebook Live don't put us off like Instagram.
Good.
So you ain't got to worry about pressing the right button.
Good, because, whoo, child. So let's get back to our news. So I saw this today, and hopefully I can read this without freaking laughing. So a McDonald's employee was charged after assaulting a manager with hot crispy bacon. Okay, let me read it. Pray I get through this story because it's funny as hell. An employee at a South Carolina McDonald's must really love them some bacon because they spazzed out on their manager. According to Fox News, the manager told the employee to stop eating bacon in the kitchen while on the clock. The employee ignored the manager and kept eating the bacon, prompting the manager to tell the employee's boss. The employee felt some type of way about the manager complaining to their boss about some bacon and decided she was going to take matters into her own hands. The employee backed the manager in a little corner in the kitchen and started throwing bacon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. They started throwing bacon at the manager. So she got arrested for assaulting the manager with the bacon. I'm sorry. I'm laughing. I'm laughing because that could easily be me because I love to eat. And if you tell me to stop eating my food, I'm like, first of all, I'm not going to throw my food at you. I'm going to throw something else.
You're not going to throw your food, though.
But it happened in South Carolina. So $5 that happened at a McDonald's in Anderson.
It wasn't. It probably tell you.
No, it just said South Carolina. It didn't tell me what city. But you know what's going to happen? They're going to get flued out, though.
Oh, it is.
You didn't catch what I said. How you seen it flued out?
I said McDonald's is nasty as I drink my McDonald's.
But did you catch what okay. Have you seen the City Girls video about the twerk challenge?
I don't listen to them.
It was on, okay, never mind it. See, I be trying to have jokes with you and your monkey ass. Okay. So, let's see. Okay, so Toy Story 4 is coming out next year. I'm just trying to see how they're going to do Toy Story 4 because Andy went off to college in the last one. And that's been years. So Andy's like, so do Andy still have his toys and he gave them to his babies?
I was going to say, Andy probably has kids by now, and they're probably his kids' toys.
Probably so.
Hopefully he don't have any grandkids. But he might.
He might.
2018, they popping them out at 12.
They white, so Pixar not going to do that. Pixar's not going to have Andy with some grandkids.
Andy not going to have no grandkids?
He white.
Okay.
No.
They probably, if the toys are going to go see his kids.
Yes, that's what it's going to be.
They're going to find them in an old chest. Yeah.
Yes. So also, let's see, did you watch Love and Hip Hop Part 1, the reunion?
I did.
I haven't watched it. I've seen little snippets of it, but I'm just so sick and tired of A1 and Lyrica's mothers. Like,
okay, Lyrica and A1, I feel like her mama is too involved. Too involved. And I feel like A1 is so quick to put his family in their place, but you don't do her mama like that.
That is true.
I feel like, I ain't gonna say I feel like, I felt where his mama was coming from on the show. Because his mama made mention of him cutting off his brother and stuff. For the stuff that had happened with his sister-in-law. But yet, she can do whatever she want to do, and you don't cut her off. Like, you pay for her surgery, you pay for her weed, you pay for all of this. And she just do whatever the hell she want to do.
I just think that their family is too involved in their relationship. This is a prime example of having your family involved in your relationship, and then when you and your spouse get the beefing, the family get the beefing, but then when y'all make up, the family is still beefing. You can't do that.
I think the case is more so his mama. His mama steps in when the mama steps in.
True, because she want to defend her child, but A1 and Lyrica need to keep the family out their business. Family and friends, because what I didn't agree with Lyrica is when you was beefing with your husband, here you come with your breast all out talking to everybody about your business. Keep your business in the household, because at the end of the day, if you know you're not about to leave that person, don't be going around telling everybody what's going on in your issues, because they going to still be beefing with that person and y'all have made up. Don't do that.
My biggest issue with Lyrica when she did that shit was when she was talking to what's his name?
Rockstar?
Rockstar.
Oh, God. Rockstar is a whole female out here in these streets.
Well, Rockstar said he done covered the whole cast of Love and Hip Hop except for like 2 of them.
Everybody on Love and Hip Hop, no matter the city, needs to go to the health department. I don't care what city it is, just take them to the nearest health department.
They can swap them on stage.
I need a full blood panel.
Yep.
Do we have any questions, Debbie?
Huh?
Do we have any questions? Because, I'm not, you in charge of. Okay.
Have any questions?
Okay, so, yeah, I'm sick of Lyrica and A1. But that's the point. That is a prime example of keep people out your business. Keep them out your business. Even if y'all break up, keep people out your business.
Another thing that pissed me off about Lyrica, and a lot of these pregnant people on Love and Hip Hop.
Mm-hmm.
Stop doing this while you're pregnant, and be mad and have everybody else mad when they respond to you. Yeah,
I can't stand that. Princess did that a lot when she was pregnant too.
Lyrica was doing that. They was having people leave off the stage, and she wasn't even there.
She was backstage. My thing is, you're not pregnant from the chest up.
My thing is that you don't care about your child either, do I?
I mean, it ain't mine.
So, that's just mine. If you don't give a damn, I don't either.
That's just, I'm just glad. Love and Hip Hop will probably be on forever.
It will?
Yes. So another thing that I saw in the news was Victoria's Secret. So basically their executive said that they don't see a need to put plus size models in their show. They don't see a need to put transgender models in their show because we market to who we sell to. And we don't market to the whole world. And a lot of people was upset about it, but I'm okay with that because I don't feel like everything is for everybody. Like, why do y'all feel like y'all have to throw, and Lord have mercy, please don't send us no emails. Why do you feel like everything has to have a fat, a gay, a straight, a transgender? It's not for everybody. Like, they trying to make the little white princess and Frozen gay. Why she got to be a lesbian? Yeah. So I get it. Yeah, what's her name?
Elsa?
Yeah, they want to make her a lesbian.
When?
Y'all
gonna do it for the kids?
Mm-hmm.
My thing is, as far as that goes, if you're going to, because I'm not going to, at the end of the day, people going to buy what they buy.
Yeah.
Do have plus size women that want to shop at Victoria's Secret.
But it's not for y'all.
I feel like if you sell their size, you need to market it.
But Victoria's Secret don't sell stuff for plus size women. They never have and they never will.
But then if they don't have it, then they don't have it.
That's the thing. People are upset because they don't, but that's not who they market to. Victoria's Secret makes their stuff for slender women. That's who they make their stuff for. The only thing I could wear first of all, the only thing I get from Victoria's Secret is my body sprays, my lotions, and sometimes a bra. Okay? But
right.
I used to go there.
Everything ain't for everybody, but if you go online, they got their sizes. So that's what I'm saying. If they make it in their size, then they need to market that.
I don't think they have to.
I feel like if you're gonna sell it, you might as well market it. That's just me myself personally. Like when I worked at Wet Seal, in store we only went up to 15, but we had plus size. Some of the stores have plus size section. The plus size at Wet Seal was marketed. I feel like if you're going to sell it, you should market it. It shouldn't be left out like a hidden secret, and nobody know you have it.
Well, we all have our opinions.
Now, because I'm saying, right, I put on me some Victoria's Secret, and all my good hang out the center of it.
Let me tell you something. I used to buy Victoria's Secret when I was in a relationship, trying to be sexy, keep it spicy and stuff. But then I got to realize I'm paying all this money for some lingerie that one is just going to come off within a matter of minutes and be on the floor. Two, I'm spending all this money on some lingerie for a nigga who just walked in the room with some Faded Glory boxes on. No. Mm-mm.
Not Faded Glory.
Faded Glory. No. So I'm not doing it. No. But I'm too tired. I'm too tired to be out here in fancy underwear and drawers. Listen, you gonna get this Hanes. You gonna get this Faded Glory.
They got cute stuff.
You might get a Victoria's Secret bra, and I might have on like Calvin Klein panties or something, but it's just gonna be real comfortable. I ain't got time to be bedazzled, and I ain't got time for that. I'm tired. Listen, okay, this vagina is still the same whether I got on some bedazzled panties or not. You understand me? It is still the same.
I've only worn once, but I had some crotchless stones. Those were fun.
Crotchless stones. Stones.
Yes.
Where did you go with it?
Huh?
What was you doing with it?
I wore it. I wore them.
Where?
For Valentine's Day.
By yourself?
With the matching top that it came with.
Was the top crotchless too?
The top was not crotchless, but it was like spaghetti strap, and around on the breast part.
And say that shit don't fit me no way. I will listen. They still gonna hit.
So the top was spaghetti strap, and then on the breast part where your nipple and stuff is,
yeah,
it was open like it was open, and it had a little ribbon that tied.
Let me tell you, back in my day, when I was younger. Now I'm 28, but like when I was around like my early 20s, I would go to like the little novelty shops to get my stripper heels, get my little dressed up, maid outfit, all that other type of stuff. Like I would keep it spicy in the bedroom. But now, you better hit this and go to bed. But you know what? I would.
If it ain't good, I'm gonna go to bed while you eat.
No, listen. First of all, we are too old to be sitting over here settling for mediocre sex. Okay, we don't have time for that. Okay, I'm a grown woman. I need to be disabled, cockeyed, and crazy by the time you get done with me in the bedroom. Okay, do not have me go to Spinks using my fuel perks and come to your house and it be no good. Because I'm at this point now, like, if I do have sex and it ain't no good, I'm just going to get me and my homegirls to jump you.
I don't know. We're going to dance and talk about you.
And now, we got to fight after that.
Yeah, you got to fight.
We have to fight.
I will become Casper.
We have to fight. So,
I'm already light anyway.
Shout out.
You just gonna think I disappeared.
Shout out to all my brown skin girls. And so that was our news. That's all the news I have for the week, Debbie. Did you have anything else to add to the news?
Nope.
All right, so should we jump into our main topic first, or should we jump into the listener letter?
Let's do listener letters.
All right, so let's jump into our listener letter. We're going to leave this person anonymous. Hopefully, I don't know where this person is at, but hopefully you will be tuning into the show, streaming it, and you hear that we have answered your question. So this listener sent us 3 questions, and we are going to answer them. And to our listeners who stream us, if you would like to chime in, please send us an email, looselipspodcast@gmail.com. Lips is spelled with 2 S's. For our lovers and friends watching on Facebook Live, you could comment your answer to the question. So, the first question from our listener. As a parent, what's worse? Your 16-year-old son telling you he's gay, or your 16-year-old daughter saying she's pregnant? Debbie, do you want to go first?
I would say my 16-year-old daughter saying that she's pregnant. And I say that because I was a teen parent.
Mm-hmm.
And being a teen parent is not easy. So I would never want my 16-year-old daughter to have to deal with the things that I dealt with being a single parent at 16. Well, we were 17?
Who?
We were.
Who is we? You don't tell me.
She forgot. She haven't. That's what happened when you turn 28.
You don't tell my life story.
But,
I'm saving it for lifetime.
For what?
Saving that for lifetime.
For lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just it's hard. It makes things hard. So I would definitely. To me that would be what was first. My 16-year-old son tell me that he's gay. You still my son.
For me, both of them are bad. I can't choose one over the other. And the reason why I say this, and don't nobody send us no emails or come for me. One, if my 16-year-old son came to me and said he was gay, yes, he would still be my son. I would still love him. But I know what's going to come with it. One, my son is black. Duh, I'm black. So that's one strike against him, unfortunately. And then to add gay on top of that, it's not going to be an easy life. It's not. Just being a homosexual is not easy, period. But when you got race added on top of that, it makes it even worse. And then if my 16-year-old daughter comes to me and says she's pregnant, that's, to me, just as bad, because that makes for a hard life as well. So to me, both of them are bad, in my opinion. I don't have anything against gays, but I just know that it's not easy. If anyone can make their life easier, they would. No one wants to be judged because of the color of their skin, because of the person who they may love, because they might have had a child at an early age. But that's what happens. So both of them are bad to me. Anything else, Deb? Because this dead air is killing me. Okay.
I thought you was finished, so you was going to read the next question.
I mean, I was just, when I go back and listen to the shows, we have a lot of dead air that's not good. So we need to work on that. So the second question is, if a stud girl and a gay guy date, is it still considered a homosexual act? Shut up. That is not a homosexual act. That is a stud girl. She's a girl. You answered your own question. It is a girl and a guy. It's heterosexual. That's a dumbass question.
Yeah. You remember we had that relationship like that in high school? It was a gay guy and a girl, a stud girl that dated.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where I was at.
I remember the guy name, but I don't remember the girl's name.
What was the guy name?
Josh, I think.
Wait, dark skin?
Yes.
Oh, I don't remember, but okay. I remember him. I don't remember that situation.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who was the girl that he was dating?
Mm-hmm. So the third question is, if you're in a committed relationship, is it okay to crush on another person? Hell yeah.
I think that's normal.
That's normal.
Now, when you start going past crush and start putting some action behind that crush,
that's when you have a problem.
right.
But being in a relationship and crushing on someone else, there's nothing wrong with that. You human. You might, and I say might because some people be in relationships just so they can have a place to stay. They don't really be in love with that person. But you could be in a relationship with someone and you can be all in love with them and everything about them just makes you ooh. But yeah, you might see somebody like, damn, they cute, crush on them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's human. Just like your man gonna look at other females, your woman gonna look at other males. So it's as long as you don't put no action behind it. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
New Loose Lips Podcast for that ass.
That was our listener letter. Thank you to our anonymous listener for your letter. I'm not going to say your name. So hopefully you'll be listening to the show and you'll see that we answered your questions. If you guys want to send us any questions to answer on the show, email us looselipspodcast@gmail.com. Lips is with 2 S's. So, huh?
I said you're going to have to email them back and tell them that we went live on Facebook instead of Instagram.
Yeah. But I mean, if he subscribed, he'll still he'll hear it. Yeah, he'll get the notification. So let's jump into our main topic tonight. So gather around, boys and girls. So our main topic for tonight is: are women asking for too much when it comes to a mate? And I'm targeting the women. And the reason why I came up with this topic is because I was talking to a friend of mine earlier this week. And this is someone that I've known 2 or 3 years. And we've had dealings with one another. And he likes me. And I think he would like to do more with me, but I won't allow it. And the reason why I won't allow it is because I have certain requirements that I have to have a man to meet. And I honestly advise this man, so he's a single father. He has like sole custody of his child. And he has a younger child. His child is 2 years old. And when him and I was talking about this, he was like, any woman that he gets with, he's looking for that female to step in and take on the role of being a mother to his child. I get that. You are a package deal. But I nicely advised him that I'm not taking care of your fucking child. My kids are teenagers. I did my time. I have a little bit more freedom than what I did when they was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay? I'm not taking care of your fucking baby. Because he was like, if we go on trips, it have to be family trips because the baby has to come. And I nicely advised him, and this may be wrong, but this is my truth, and I walk in my truth, and I'm very honest. If you did not have your child, we could possibly be together. But I don't expect you to just not take care of your child. I expect you to be a father. I commend him on being a father. But I'm not taking care of your child. Not doing it. Because when we are on the phone and that baby get to screaming and hollering, I just like, you know what? Just text me.
This is not for you. That should have been this time that we put up. 18 and older only.
Yes, baby. You got to get off of this, honey. But I nicely told him, and he agreed. He respected what I said. It's other reasons why him and I cannot be together, but that's the main one. You have a younger baby, and I'm not about to be a mother to your child. I'm not. I'm only a mother to 2.
So here's my question. I don't know if I asked you before. If the child's mother was involved and it was not just fully him, would that make it easier?
No, because there's some other reasons why him and I can't be together. No.
So it's not just a child?
It's not just a child.
Oh, okay. Okay, so let me ask this. If all the other stuff was straightened out and it was only the child, would y'all still not be together just because of the child?
We would still not be together because of the child. Okay, so let me give you my list of what I'm looking for in a man. Because he told me that I was looking for way too much and I was not going to get it. And I explained to him. Huh?
You carry your list around?
Yes. You have to write down what you want in life.
I know that. Because actually, Deidre did this with me when I went through the whole breakup thing. So my wrote down, but it's in a notebook somewhere. Like, I don't even know where it's at.
Yeah, so I have all my stuff written down. So I read it to him. Okay, what's the comment? Who's it from and what's the comment?
And Cornina, my friend Boo. To love someone, you have to love the baggage that comes along with them. But I understand where you're coming from.
That is true. Just don't have your baggage in a diaper. That's all I'm saying.
He has a diaper bag. You don't have baggage, he has a diaper bag.
So this is my list. He told me I was asking for too much. So I'm going to read it. I'm open to all opinions and honesty. Ready, Debbie? Are you ready? You got to say yes or no. The listeners can't.
Yeah, I'm ready. Oh, yeah, because the listeners can't hear. The audio people can't hear. I said audio people.
The audio people. She discriminating, y'all. You audio people, she's discriminating. Okay.
The audio people, I got my hand on my chin. I'm ready for it.
Like, Debbie be forgetting we have, like, listeners that stream. She just think about like the Facebook and IG. She don't think about you audio people.
Listen, we gotta figure out a way to get these facial expressions on these audios.
We have to be together to do our YouTubies. Do we have another comment? Ann say I just hollered. I love you, Ann. So okay, so let me go through my list. You ready? So the first one is no kids. The reason why I say this is because I have dealt with enough baby mother drama. I don't have anything against a man with kids because let's face it, most people are going to have kids and I have kids. But the thing with me is I don't come with baby father drama. Period. And I have dealt with baby mother drama. I don't like that. I don't want it no more. So I would prefer a man with no kids. I would prefer him be tall. I would prefer him be dark skinned, handsome, because if I agree to commit to you for the rest of my life, I don't want to look at you ugly. Like, who wants to roll over to look at a not so pleasant face? No one. And plus, if I decide to have more kids, I'm not going to give my kids an ugly father. No. Like, I didn't do that to Carmen or Doobie. I'm not going to do that to the new kids.
Now, anything can happen.
That's why I always say it don't matter how fine a man is, look at his kids, ladies. Because if he's got an ugly baby, there's an ugly gene somewhere in that DNA. Don't do that to yourself.
Something might happen that he might not always be as handsome.
But it's in his DNA to be handsome. And then if something happens to him,
in order to have pretty kids.
Yes. But I need to see if he has existing kids, I need to see his existing kids to make sure they're not ugly. Because if they are ugly, there's an ugly gene somewhere in that DNA. And I cannot put my future kids at risk.
And say preference over discrimination.
And we don't need this negativity right now in our lives. I'm trying to get through my list. Okay. So I put that he has to be street smart and book smart. Because let's face it, I love me a good street nigga. But there's nothing like he has to be a reformed street nigga. Like, I don't want you on Snapchat walking through the hood talking about you don't want out here. I don't want that. I want a man that, was out there in the streets, possibly, a little crazy, did what he had to do, but now he reformed and he getting his legal money, but he can flip it if need be. Like, he'll kill you when Pepper the Pig go off. He a family man, but still don't play with him. You know what I'm saying? You got to have balance in your life. Pepper the Pig. Yeah. So also he has to love God. Yes. He is loyal and trustworthy because that's very important. And is okay with sleeping in separate beds or homes. Okay. I know that sounds crazy. Debbie, raise back up. I see you leaning. Come back. The reason why I say that, because Debbie, you know me. I love my privacy. I like to be alone. I'll be at Debbie's house. Debbie will have a house full, and all of a sudden she'll see me come out the room with bags. I got to go. I like being by myself. So I need my mate to understand that I don't want you up under me 24/7. So in order for this to work, we might have to have separate bedrooms or a separate house. And I see you when I see you. Because I want my me time.
Your ass better get you a freaking sound room, silent room, a quiet place. Go find a closet.
Okay, let me finish my list before you start cussing, Debbie. Damn. So God. So he has to understand I want my privacy, respects that I keep my private life and my work life separate. So, because let's face it, I'm a boss babe. I want to keep my private life and my work life separate because the dude I was talking about earlier, he knows what I do. And he was like, well, if you have to go out of town for shows with your record label and stuff, like, can I come with you? No, you can't come with me because my private life and my work life is separate. You have nothing to do with what we're doing over here. So you need to stay your ass at home with the kids. That's exactly what I told him. So let me continue, Debbie.
You need a she shelter.
Ann said what?
You need a she shelter.
Okay, well, let me finish.
Got big caves.
Yeah. Well, let me finish because I can feel the energy coming off of Debbie. So let me finish. Let me finish my list before she get ready to tear into me. Respects the fact that I have platonic male friends because I do. And my platonic male friends aren't going anywhere because I have known them for a very long time. It's strictly platonic. They're like my brothers. I'm their sister. So they have to respect that these men are in my life and they will remain in my life. They're not going to go anywhere. And he also has to let me do what I want. And when I say let me do what I want, I'm not saying, oh, I'm going to go out here and cheat, because if you're like putting it down in the bedroom, then I don't have to cheat. But do what I want. Like, you know, I don't listen. I do what I want to do. I march to the beat of my own drum. I'm not submissive whatsoever. And he has to provide me with great sex when I want it. So that's my list. And my male friend said that I'm asking for too much and I'm not going to get it. So that's my list. Debbie, I'm ready for your energy. Go.
Okay, so, all right. So this is how we're going to do this.
Okay.
You ready, lovers and friends?
Let me get my horn ready. All right.
Okay, so what I'm going to need you to do is to go over your list one at a time for me, okay?
Okay. Hold, please.
Go ahead.
All right, so the first one is no kids.
No kids.
Yes.
It's 2018. Like you said, it very well might not happen. That is a preference. But I feel like if you meet somebody that has kids and that situation is under control, I think the idea might change if you kind of know them. Okay?
All right. I hope, I just realized my dress kind of rolled all the way up. Thank God I had on some.
Well, I thought you had on shorts.
So,
but
yeah.
I wasn't gonna say that,
Yeah. So, do it look okay?
I mean, right now, you like you got on a black shirt.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just realized that I'm like, damn, I'm glad I put on some drawers. Okay.
Is that what you want to rock with?
Yeah. And I had on my thigh-high boots.
Oh, okay. Now what happens when it get cold outside?
Yeah, girl, you gotta give them a little something to look at,
Look what the wind blew in.
Yeah, I'm glad the wind did not blow my wig off, cause
Good Lord knows, business.
Okay. The second one is tall, dark skinned, and handsome.
I can't even argue with that one. That was that. Good old piece of 3-layer chocolate cake that
Yes.
puts on the legs. Okay, go ahead.
Yes. Street smart and book smart.
You damn right. Because
Yes.
we need to be able to survive.
I need to be able to say my husband would air this bitch out with confidence, okay?
In his butt down, okay?
In his button down.
Like
Okay. My nigga would kill you in a whole tailored suit, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Loves God, loyal, and trustworthy.
I can't argue with that one either. 9 times out of 10, when you meet a real street nigga, he's already gonna be loyal and trustworthy.
And they always love God.
You know what? They pray.
I mean, you got to.
But what I can say is, as bad as my last relationship was, I ain't gonna say it was bad. I ain't gonna say because it wasn't all bad. So let me not say that. Let me not say that, folks. Facebook will make me tell him I said that. So let me not say that. Before we got in the bed every night, he damn sure got on his knees and prayed. I don't give a damn what time it was when he came in the house. 9 o'clock when we go to bed, 2 o'clock when we go to bed. Nah.
Most hood niggas, a lot of street niggas, they pray. I mean, you got to pray that the trap don't get busted in. You got to pray that the drive-by go right. You got to pray that the money counting all the money.
Pray that don't nobody put your dough in.
Yeah.
You got to pray about all that.
Yeah, so they love the Lord. Okay. All right, this is where it's going to get a little crazy. Is okay with sleeping in separate beds in our homes because I want my privacy. Don't forget about the audio, people, Debbie. You can't sit like that and look at me for long.
It's already audio, people, because y'all know I'm about to cuss, right?
I don't understand why, but okay, go ahead.
What the whole fuck do you mean? A separate house?
A separate house.
The only separate houses that we're going to have is our vacation home or whatever, but we will not be, you will take your ass to the topic.
I need a separate house.
Your ass, well, your closet better be big enough for your ass to sit on the floor in the Indian style.
already said that if I ever get married, I'm going to keep an apartment on the side.
For what?
Because I want my privacy. I don't want him up under me 24/7.
Get on the toilet if you want some privacy.
No, I want the house to myself. I don't want to see him. I don't want to hear him.
On the toilet.
No, I want the house to myself.
You know what? You're going to have a big ass bathroom because I'm putting it out there in the atmosphere. You want it, you got to put it in the atmosphere.
Well, I'm putting it in the atmosphere. I'm putting it. I know. I'm putting it in the atmosphere that my husband will understand that I need a separate house. You can't cuss when you pray to the Lord. Now I'm definitely not gonna get my house because when I get to the gates, I'm gonna be like, you remember when you was praying for your house and Debbie said the S word. So yeah, thank you, Debbie. So my next one is keep my work life and my private life separate. Think we have. Mm-hmm.
I feel that as a man,
mm-hmm.
if I'm not gonna say if, when you have a man that is truly in love and wants to protect you,
mm-hmm.
he's going to want to be there with you. If you're not gonna be next to him,
mm-hmm.
if you're out on the road, anything can happen.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like him, if you're traveling and you're gonna be gone for days, he's definitely gonna want to be there, and I don't see anything really being wrong with that.
Mm-hmm.
Because them late nights come in, your ass will have a shot and probably be done and go to sleep, so it don't even matter.
Yeah.
So, but I just feel like if you're out on the road for a while, I don't see anything wrong with him. If you're gonna be out for a long time, coming, checking in,
mm-hmm.
dig you down, and you go back home.
I get what you're saying, but I mean, no. Stay at home with the kids. I'm out working.
So what if he has to work?
Okay, well, we'll have to figure out something with the kids. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing.
You're not stopping what you're doing. He's not trying to stop you from doing what you're doing.
No, so we just have to figure out what we're going to do with the kids.
He just want to make sure you're straight.
I mean, he can FaceTime me. Yeah.
We're just going to move on to the next one. Go ahead. What's next?
The next one is I have platonic male friends that aren't going anywhere.
Oh, that's not. I can agree with that because I got them myself. So
okay. And lets me do what I want.
I mean, it depends on what it is that you want.
I'm not going to cheat, but I don't need you trying to check me and be like, oh, you ain't wearing that, or you not going here, or you not going to do this, or you not going to do that. Like, no.
When you say check me, the stuff that you just mentioned, you're not going here, I understand that part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're not doing none of that. But I definitely, as a mate, would like for you to tell me if I'm right or wrong. Because that's a friend.
Yeah, like you can tell me when I'm right. You can tell me when I'm wrong. I agree with that, but it's like,
Yeah. But now, that kind of brings you back to Brooke and Marcus.
Mm-hmm.
When he told her he didn't want her working with Rockstar.
Yeah.
That kind of situation, I felt where he was coming from.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so.
But Brooke was kind of the season.
Very. But, so, well, let me kind of reword it then. Like, trust my judgment. Right. Trust that you got a woman who ain't gonna just be out here doing stupid stuff. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me reword it.
Where he was coming from, but I also understood where she was coming from.
Yeah. So, okay.
But I understood more so and felt why he said what he said, because Marcel was messy as hell. I don't give a damn if he is producing a good ass song. You don't need to be working with him because you already in enough mess, Brooke.
Girl. But her hair, she was messy.
But she was honest.
Her hair was laid, though.
The whole season.
Laid.
The
whole season. So, do you feel like, Debbie, that my list is too much?
I don't feel like your list is too much, but I feel like you got some things on your list that's
Well, I serve an awesome God. And I feel like...
I already messed up the fact about you having separate houses. You go ahead and throw them out the window.
No, I feel like we can make that work.
No.
Yes. This is the thing.
You gonna talk about it?
This is the thing. I want everything that's on that list. If I can't get everything that's on that list, I'm not taking it. I'm not settling. I feel like I have settled in previous relationships. I'm not settling no more. So it's all or nothing.
All right.
What's your list? Do you have a list, Debbie?
Girl, my list is long in there somewhere.
So you talking about me?
I told you that. You don't understand that when you said that.
No. I know you said you had a list, but yours is long. That's not a long list.
I definitely needed someone that was supportive.
Mm-hmm.
At one point, I did have a preference as to what
New
stage
Loose Lips podcast for that ass.
Mm-hmm.
As far as, dark, light, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I would just have my back, support me, love my kids. Job. I ain't gonna say job. Hustle. Somebody's hustle. So you ask that laying on my couch. What else was on it? Somebody that's dealt with their past.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't need nothing from your past coming up like knock. I prefer if you have mommy issues or daddy issues or whatever the case may be, is you get all that worked out before you get into a relationship. Because I feel like when you are in a relationship, how you were raised affects your own relationships as you get older.
And you know what, Debbie, that is so, like a lot of people, and I didn't even put that on my list. I'm so wrong. But a lot of people don't deal with whatever demons that they had in their past or in previous relationships and go into the new relationship with that mess.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that.
And sometimes it's not always about a parent's relationship. It's more so about dealing with stuff. I mean, parents.
Yeah.
It starts with their parents.
Yeah. And that's why when I ended my last relationship, that's why I decided to stay single for so long. Because I knew I wasn't going to go into the next relationship with all that extra stuff. But I've been single for so long, and I've always been an independent person, but I like my privacy. And when
if you have kids, I prefer whatever you and your baby mother have going on for it to be done itself before you try. I can't baby mama drunk. That's one thing I can't do.
Mm-mm.
Can I date the guy with kids? I can definitely date the guy with kids.
I would prefer not to.
I can date the guy with kids. I just prefer there not to be no BS behind it.
Yeah, I would prefer not to, but like you said, it's 2018. It's going to be hard to not find someone, without kids. But also, I chose that topic because a lot of women do have preferences, of what they want in a man in a relationship. But some women don't bring anything to the table. Like, you got a whole list of what you want this man to bring, but you not bringing nothing. But maybe some good sex and a headache. And that's not going to do because looks fade. When I'm about 105, this is not going to look like this. Probably going to start 105, around 103 is going to start dropping. So y'all better get this. Because 103 is going to start, dropping.
Oh, okay.
But I see girls and I hear girls all the time saying, oh, he need to drive this type of car. He got to have his own place. He got to have this and he got to have that. But she don't have her own car. She don't have her own place. Her mama got her kids all the time. She don't have no business by herself. None whatsoever. But you want this man to just bring you the world. And you don't have nothing to bring yourself.
When you said something about his own house, I was talking to somebody once before, and they were just like, what happens if, because I have a friend girl, I'm not going to say it, I have have an old coworker that had her own place, and she decided to move back in with her parents. And she just stacks her money. It's not that she can't live on her own. She can. She just has parents that are okay with her living in that house and her saving her money.
And that right there, I'm okay with. Like, if you staying at home with your parents and you staying there because you helping your parents with their bills, you know, or because they sick, you just there by choice. You stacking your money because you saving to get a house. I get that. I understand that, and I respect that. But if you just there because you ain't got no business about yourself, I can't respect that. I left the house when I was 17. Okay. And when you deal with women like myself or Debbie who has been on their own, I've been on forever, been paying bills since forever, you know, and and I really don't like to talk about my childhood, but I kind of started being on my own. I was like 9 or 10. So I'm used to getting it. So it's like when I hear females say stuff like that, like, you got to understand, honey, men want someone where they know, like, if something happened, that their woman can pick up the slack, that she can hold it down until he get on his feet. They don't want that. Trust me, men don't want that because they got that ego, they got that pride. But if something was to happen, they trust their woman and they know she can take care of it.
That woman. Because trust and believe me, it's that woman. It ain't, this one or that one. It's going to be that woman.
That one. And there's a lot of you females out there that just ask for so much and you're not bringing anything to the table. But it's some men that's allowing that too. Because she got a pretty face and a nice body. And you just okay with her just being that. But then after a while you see, she brings nothing to the table. But it's too late.
I have a pretty face, no ass, and I bought my own goddamn table. Nigga, do you want to see?
And
I got the table where to go with it.
Let me tell you, I built the table. Okay? I went and chopped down the wood, and I built this motherfucker. Okay? And that's why I remember there was a time when this guy was trying to talk to me, and he was just like, you just seem so high maintenance with your hair and your makeup and your clothes and your name brand persons and stuff. And I nicely let him know, yes, I do all that because I like all that, but I pay for my high maintenance. I don't look for a man to do any of that for me because I can do that for myself. When I get with a man, I look for the man to provide something that I myself can't provide for myself.
Right.
And then plus I'm looking for someone who excites my soul. Like sparks of fire in me. Like we have a connection. So all that, yiggity yaggity, y'all be talking like, oh, you look high maintenance, blase, blase. And not to get off topic, but I was talking to someone, an older gentleman, earlier this week. And I don't know him. We recently met. And he just spoke a word over me. And I feel like the Lord sometimes uses people to send you a message. And the word that he spoke over me just let me know that I'm on the right path with what I'm doing, with everything that I have going on. And, I'm not going to say what he said because that word was for me. And I don't feel like it was for anybody else. But what he said, about me and how I carry myself lets me know why some people might react the way they react to me when they first meet me. But I just wanted to say it. But I appreciate that gentleman. He knows who he is. I appreciate that word because sometimes you need a few words of encouragement. And he let me know. I feel like the Lord used him to let me know you on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing, girl. And then we're going to get on men, too, on another episode. Because y'all asked for some stuff, too, that y'all shouldn't be asking for. But I had to get you ladies tonight.
Hold up, you know what we did not discuss? Because I know your ass done seen it.
What?
Jill Scott.
That microphone. She did that 2-hand combo. First of all, let me tell you how Jill is a pro at fellatio. She licked her hand. You gotta get that hand wet.
And she wiped her mouth.
And we need to do an episode on fellatio. Because there's actually a class in Atlanta, Debbie, that you could go to where she teaches you about performing fellatio. Because I have not performed fellatio in over a year. The last person I gave fellatio to is a special person who holds a special part in my life. And I have not given fellatio since him. Because you just can't do that to everybody. But I really feel like we should go to this class.
And we're going to bring it back.
Yeah, because I'm good at what I do.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But you can always be better.
You can always learn something new.
You can always learn something new.
You know, I ain't never do it like that. Let me try that next time.
Like what?
I said, you can always learn something new. Be like,
Yeah.
I ain't never tried that.
Mm-hmm. And when I start back, performing, that act, won't be no time soon. No time soon.
You know what? I really want to get my tongue repaired.
I
just want to skip, like, the healing part.
You have to go through all that, honey.
Like, can I just have it for, like, 2 weeks?
Mm-mm.
Just get it, and it'd be, like, 2 weeks later?
Mm-mm.
Because I never got to use it.
Let me, I need to find this class.
You gonna look it up?
Yes, because, okay, I was listening to another podcast. Actually, I think it was Cocktails Dirty Discussions. Shout out to them. I love Medina and Kiki. I believe I was listening to their show. I'm going to find it. And we're going to go to this class. And then we're going to come back and we're going to tell you guys all about the class.
We should take some people with us when we go.
Oh, God. You know I don't like people like that, Debbie. Debbie, I always want me around people.
Listen, I just really been trying to work on getting her out of the shell and bringing her around folks, Lord.
I'm not in a shell. I just don't like you niggas. It's a difference. I don't do human beings. I don't.
We working on the Lord.
Ooh, okay.
I told you Facebook don't shut you off. Guess what time it is?
We've been recording for 1 hour and 17 minutes. Okay, so how to eat a banana. Hands-on fellatio workshop. It's in Atlanta.
Okay. We can eat at that restaurant too.
Nana's Chicken and Waffles. So this is what we're going to do.
Has already been on the menu and figured out what she wants.
I know what I want. So when that girl comes to the table, I'm like, girl, I already know what I want to drink. I already know what I'm going to eat. Okay, so for the drink, let me get the Uptown. That is the sweet tea with the lemonade mixed together. For the appetizer, me and Nate have decided we're going to do the warm banana nut bread with the maple syrup. And we also going to get the beignets. We're going to share that. It's 6 in there. We're going to share that together. For my meal, I'm going to do the salmon patties with the grits, with the cheese, some scrambled eggs, and I want a side of fried shrimp. Okay? And I'm going to get the raisin toast with the apple butter. Okay? I know what I want. Ma'am, please don't hand me the menu. I already know, girl.
The fact that you still remember this is beyond me.
Yeah, don't hand me the menu. I already know what I want, sis. Okay? You just go ahead and put my order in. I'm hungry. Okay? So this is what we're going to do to our audio people, as Debbie like to call y'all. Y'all need to email us and let her know that you do not appreciate that name. You are lovers and friends.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry, lovers and friends, via audio.
See, now you being discriminatory. Now you being discriminatory.
What should I call them?
Lovers and friends.
Everybody's lovers and friends.
That's everybody. Our listeners are lovers and friends, whether they're on Facebook Live, IG Live, or they streaming us. They make us who we are. We could not be loose lips without them. And you are being discriminatory against them, Deborah.
I'm not, and my name is not Deborah.
Listen here, Deborah.
My name is Debbie.
Okay. Y'all remember that.
Somebody called me Gigi today.
Y'all remember that name is Debbie when you send them emails because y'all don't like what she said. I did not say it. Lo did not say it. Debbie said it.
Debbie.
So
no,
this.
She called me Jamie. That's what she called me.
How the hell she get?
Okay, Jamie.
So this is what we're gonna do. I want to find a fellatio class, and I guess we'll get a few of our lovers and friends together. and we will go to that fellatio class together. Because I don't have a release date at this moment as to when I will start back performing fellatio. Because it's been over a year and the streets has been asking. Yes, but see, you can't give fellatio to everybody, so it has to be one particular lucky person that I give it to, but I have no release date at this moment. Okay. So, that's on hold. But we will get this class together. Yes. So, how do you feel about us going live on Facebook, Debbie?
How do I feel about us going live on Facebook? I felt like we did good. I like it once we got it rolling. Once we gave Facebook access, we was good to go.
Even though I put all the blame on Facebook.
I felt like the comments kind of rolled in, the love and the praise kind of rolled in. We were good to go.
Yes. And, we decided to go live a little bit earlier because around 8:05, we kind of started getting sleepy.
And it said that we go live at 8, and like 8:15, both of us was like,
I mean, if you listen to our last episode, you can tell a point in the show when we started getting sleepy because I'm just rambling, and Dave was like, yeah. You can just tell we was sleepy.
Y'all, no lie. We ended the live, and we always chit-chat after the live. After the live, she FaceTimed me, and she was like, yo, I got to lay down already. Anybody that follows her on Instagram or Snapchat seen my sleeping ass.
Yes. And on my Insta story, I nicely put a little song to it, Selena Dreaming of You. I feel like I should give her a very good video of her sleeping. And I zoomed in on it so you can catch all that sleep.
Listen, I was tired.
Yes, you were tired. You were.
I was tired.
Let's see. Ben Laddie is watching. Listen, that doesn't say Ben Laddie. It says Ben Laddie.
Yes.
Ben Laddie, Q-Tip. We didn't shout out our lovers and friends. Let's see. I want to shout out Nicole Creations for my wig. Yes, darling, it is a wig. This is an exquisite wig of 4 bundles of Brazilian 26 inches. This is exquisite because I like to give you flavors. Because come Friday night, early Saturday morning, I'm not going to look like this. I'm going to look like somebody else. See, that's why any man who get with me say he want to see different people. Who you want today? Which wig you want me to throw on? How you want me to do my hair? Who you want today, boo? Because I can be anybody. But right now, I have on my Cleopatra.
Girl, one time I had went natural, like shaved my head.
Mm-hmm.
Girl, we got ready to walk out the damn house. And Hunter was like, you got too many personalities in there. Throw something on your head.
Oh, Lord. You know what, Debbie? I have to teach you how to use code words. Because we just be saying people names.
Whatever. Anybody that know me know who the hell I was going to talk about anyway.
Anybody who, first of all, don't nobody know me because I lay low. Debbie, we didn't shout out none of our lovers and friends. So TJ was watching. Shout out to TJ Patterson.
Patricia Williams.
Ben Laddie.
Johnny.
Oh Lord, I'm inviting people to the camera. I didn't mean to do that. Cancel Facebook. You tripping? Cancel.
And Juanina. Taiwan. You remember Taiwan from high school? Taiwan Adams. He was older than this. Miss Love. Lugina. Crystal Allen. Tanisha.
New Loose Lips Podcast for that ass.
Miller. Oh, your friend Miller was on.
I see Miller. Hey, boo. When you say Tanisha, are you referring to my Tanisha?
No.
Oh, okay.
My Tanisha. Chris. Is it Tasha?
Tasha. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know, some people pronounce it different.
Yeah. So,
Chris.
let me, because we got to break into Facebook, people. You guys have to subscribe to the podcast. So, if you have an iPhone, you should have the podcast app on your phone. It's purple. If you don't, go to your app store and download it. type in Loose Lips Podcast. It'll be the black and gold logo that says Loose Lips with L'Oreal and Debbie. Subscribe to the show. Leave a review and rate us. If you have an Android, go to Google Play, go to your Google Music, type in Loose Lips Podcast. We are on there as well. Rate us, leave us a review. If you have Soundcloud, we're on there. If you have Spotify, we're on there. If you have Iheart Radio, we are on there. If you have Tunein, we are on there. Spreaker.com, and we have a YouTube channel, Loose Lips Podcast. So you can listen to us anywhere at any time. Catch up on all of our previous shows because we are up to 39 episodes, okay? And we're ending the year out because the holidays are coming. So we're going to kind of go on like a little small hiatus right before Christmas. And then we won't be back to 2019.
Question.
And yes.
Next week, what we doing next week?
Next week is Thanksgiving. I say let's do, since you're going to be home this weekend, let's do a video. Okay, so put that in your...
It has to be Sunday.
Well, that's fine. Put that in your thingamajiggy. We should do a show Sunday.
In your scheduler.
Yeah, we should do a show Sunday that'll cover Thanksgiving break, and then we'll be back after that. I never like to speak on stuff until it's set in stone. As of right now, there are some things in cement. It hasn't set just yet. Kind of finalize a lot of stuff. But, we've been talking about doing a live show, and that's coming. I have 2 new ventures that's coming out in 2019. I have one venture that I'm very, very excited about because it's for women. It's for boss babes. Like, if you follow me, you'll see, like, I've been doing, like, this little hashtag boss babes. I'm not really going to speak on it. But, it's for women. And it's a new venture. And I got, like, the logo and stuff already done. So I'm excited about that. But that's not coming into 2019. But I've already reached out to a few women. So let me go ahead and just give a little bit about it. So I'm a part of this group. And it's like an academy of women who are entrepreneurs. And it's kind of like a sorority, but it's not. But it's like a networking. You do classes. They teach you all kind of stuff. But what I noticed was it's a lot of no diversity. It's not a lot of others. So I got to thinking, we need something like that for us brown and black girls. Not saying that it's not out there, but it doesn't hurt to have another one. So that's just a little bit of what the new venture I'm working on that's coming out next year. It's for us women, boss babes, that out there getting it. So 2 new ventures. One is strictly for the females. And then, of course, TCM. Like, 2019, we fucking taking over. So, like, y'all been seeing it. It's just a little taste of what's to come. So, yeah, moving and shaking. 2019, I'm gonna be real busy out here in these streets. So that's what I have going on. Debbie, do you have anything?
Yes, ma'am. So, as everyone can see, I've been posting about my jewelry. So I am a paparazzi consultant. So make sure y'all tune in tomorrow live via Facebook. I go live on Thursdays at 8:30. Check me out. Last week was my very first live, which is kind of weird. I was by myself, but hey, I got through it. Don't ask me why I was nervous. I was. But you can shop my website. That is josiesjewel.com. JOSIESJEWEL.com. Also, I am a licensed cosmetologist, and I will be running a crochet special all month. So make sure you hit me up. Other than that, that's about it.
Okay, so let me just do it the right way. Debbie is a licensed cosmetologist. She need to get her shit fucking popping. I'm not saying she isn't popping, but she needs to be popping. Okay? She's in Charlotte. She be in Anderson. She be in Greenville. She's licensed in both states, South Carolina and North Carolina. I follow a lot of hairstylists. Y'all follow me as well. Contact me. Let's get her in the shop somewhere. Because, Yeah.
Okay, so if anybody don't know, L'Oreal be on my ass all the time. Okay, she does. So yeah, thank you, L'Oreal.
You're welcome, because you're gonna be a boss.
Go ahead.
Huh? No, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just saying, because me and Debbie, we have private conversations. Some of those conversations don't need to be shared on the air, because some stuff, we invite y'all into our lives, but everything ain't for y'all. But 2019 is just all about being a boss babe, bossing up, being an entrepreneur, having a balanced life. Like, you can be ratchet, but you can be sophisticated. You can have fun, but you can be about your business. And, it's just time to boss up. Just every female, it's just time to boss up, So hairstylists that I know that follow me, I follow y'all. Just hit me up. I'm going to manage her. We got to get her. Yeah, I just took over you. We know we just got to get, because she has just too much potential. Just too much. And I'm the type of person, if I see something in you, if I see potential in you, and I care about you and I love you, I'm going to tell you. That's just the type of person I am.
She do push.
Yeah.
She push.
It might come off harsh, but it's harsh with love. Like, if I shoot you and I miss, I missed on purpose. I just, was trying to get your attention. Yeah, but it was love on the end of that bullet. Like, pew, love, bitch.
It wasn't loud.
Yeah, pew, like, warning, pew, pew, bitch, love you. That type of thing. And I expect the same thing from my friends.
Right.
One thing I can say about my best friend Tanisha, we push each other. If she ever seen me slacking, she lets me know, and I let her know. And I expect the same thing out of Debbie. If I'm slacking, let me know, because I'm definitely going to let her know. And anybody else in my life that I care about. Now, if I don't care about you and I see you slacking, and goddamn, you just on your own.
So you just going to slip?
I'm just like, they got nothing to do with me.
Watch stuff when you fall now.
Yeah, I'm not going to say that either. Like, goddamn, they fail. I didn't see it. So, thank you, Facebook. I like this. I think we should switch back and forth, Facebook, Instagram, when we record. Do you agree? Or do you just want to do one or the other?
I know. I enjoy Facebook. They don't know how to work it.
Girl, listen. If only I had been...
The ones that we didn't know how to work it, your ass just didn't want to give Facebook no access to nothing.
I don't know them.
You don't know them?
I don't know them people.
After I did you don't know them?
Let me tell y'all something. My Facebook been popping. Listen, I done had Facebook for this is my new Facebook page, but I've had it since 2016. And I've been sitting at 11 friends for 2 years. I was okay with that. But now, I got 64 friends. Y'all can't tell me nothing.
So you out, you living life.
I'm living life. I got 64 friends.
So you see all kinds of stuff going through your timeline now.
Girl, a whole bunch of stuff I ain't never seen before in my life. Got 64 friends. Can't tell me nothing.
Say nothing.
Not a nothing. So to all of our lovers and friends, thank you so much for tuning into the episode. Remember, if you have any questions, anything you want to ask us, nothing is off limits. Email us at looselipspodcast@gmail.com. Lips is with 2 S's. Anything TCM related, you can email me. All the stuff is in my bio on our social medias. I am Miss Fierce86, Mrs. with a Z. Debbie is Deb Cakes 86, that is with 2 B's, and Loose Lips Pod on Instagram. Also Loose Lips on Twitter. The lips is with 2 S's. Anything else, Debbie?
No. I think we got everything. We got all the basics.
Well, that is it for us tonight, guys. Thank you. And as always, stay prayed up and snacked up. Because you gotta have prayer, you gotta have your snacks.
Gotta be soul.
Because I know if I'm praying and my stomach get the ground, I'll be like, oh, please, Lord. I'll be right back to this prayer because I got to eat. Okay?
So your stomach moving and shaking?
He know what's moving and shaking. He heard it before I heard it.
He made it shake.
He like, hey, you ain't ate today, child. You right. I sure haven't.
Let me bless his stomach.
Shout out to Jill Scott.
Well, her nasty is.
Jill is not nasty. Jill is not nasty.
She showed him how to really rock the mic.
She is not nasty.
Oh, she's not. She's the bomb. She's the problem.
She is. She know what she doing. Jilly from Philly. She know what she doing. Well, I guess that's it, Dave, because, you know, it's about past our bedtime. We'll get up here and get to rambling like two kids. Next thing you know, we on Facebook Live. Sleep like hell. Facebook Live been going for 5 hours. Knocked out. So, once again, lovers and friends. Hold on, Dave. Let me put on my quiet storm voice because it's raining. Thank you, lovers and friends, for tuning in to Loose Lips Podcast tonight. Don't forget to email us at looselipspodcast@gmail.com. Lips is with 2 S's, baby. Loose lips. Stay prayed up and snacked up. It's your girl, Miss Fierce, and we out. The Quiet Storm. How I do? I did good. Bye, Nut.